nations react to. Current events. This episode, the space race.
What incarnation is that?
Right on, I knew that, dude. That's the R7 Simona.
Actually, that's the R7 City Orbit, the first intercontinental ballistic missile. It is initially what began the space race, which was part of the Cold War between the USSR and the US.
Inter-country ball miss what?
Haha, it's a missile that has a minimum of 5,500 kilometers of distance.
Right on, I know that. I like it.
What's the USSR Rep? Never heard of.
The USSR stands for Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, and it is a communist country. Do you actually not know what it is?
Those blasted commies?
I heard they killed dogs on one of the Sputniks, right, man?
Yes, it is true. They sent the first dog to space with the Sputnik 2. Unfortunately, the dog died due to the impact.
Did you know that on June 14, 1949, before this all began, the U.S. sent a rhesus monkey blasted to an altitude of 83 miles in a V-2 surviving the flight but dying upon impact?
They killed that monkey.
Which is really much closer to our species, so that's worse.
You got to kill what you got to kill, but never a monkey, comrade.
Our space tech is superior. Colonies think that they can continue their hegemony. Such an old nation. The USSR has fresh blood since just 1922.
Yes, we are back. Better than ever. Communister than ever.
So, you guys are familiar with this controversy?
Yes, we hate the American pigs.
Why?
Ever since Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels created this economic art form, these foolish Americans have been attempting to tear down bit by bit our communistic stronghold, and have been trying to instill their capitalistic nonsense.
What he said.
I suppose that's reasonable.
Well, yes it is. With communism, we as a public can own the land. No more ridiculous aristocrats hogging on our property. The government wants the best for us.
Now what is that, booming boy?
I don't like it. It looks awfully American.
Do we have the tech like that? I want tech like that.
That is the Explorer 1. It was the first U.S. satellite which detected Van Allen radiation belts, which are so-called belts or zones of charged particles which get trapped in the Earth's magnetic field.
I remember frolicking in the field as a child.
Not those types of fields. A magnetic field is an area in which an object's gravitational pull affects another object.
I wish we could affect the Americans' agricultural fields with our permanent economic system.
But alas, they continue to live in mediocrity instead of our excellence.
Well, the Americans believe their capitalistic free market economic system to be far superior to that of the Soviet Union, and they even go as far to attempt to lure other countries such as Cuba and Vietnam away from communism.
I knew it! Those Americans are encroaching on our land.
Maybe we should tell the government to go to war? Or should we tell them to fight wars to other countries?
Maybe they can be called proxy.
Proxy wars!
There a man in there?
No way they beat us at that, dude!
Well, they did. But the U.S. did manage to be the first country to send a man to the moon.
Well, who was the first to make it on the moon?
Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong traveled to the moon in the Apollo 11 rocket, and Neil Armstrong was the first human to walk on the moon.
That right there is the most American, amazing thing I ever done heard.
Ah, this is the Apollo.
Yes, this is the Apollo 11, which was the mission that sent Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong to the moon.
I thought we made it there first.
You did not. You went to space first. There is a difference there, comrade.
Those imbeciles. We are the better nation.
We are the better nation.
So, James, I have a special question just for you. The Soviets explained why they hate you, so can you summarize your hatred toward them?
Those commies ain't know nothing about no thing, especially when it comes to economics. We best be free as we can be here in the land of that. So, capitalism allows for a free trade market, and it originated thanks to the English cotton industry.
Wow, you sure know some things about things.
Hi, Billy Mays here for the Dustbuster. Wow, look at it go. Are you sick and tired of tripping over cords? Such a hazard. Now introducing Dustbuster, the world's first cordless vacuum cleaner. Here's how it works. Developed during the space race, the Dustbuster uses a NASA-designed motor to suck up all that extra dirt. It's the same motor that was used to drill and collect samples of moon rocks. Wow. Kids dirtying up the house again? Dust busted. Is the dog tracking in mud again? Dust busted. Are leaves falling off your indoor plants? Dust busted. The Dustbuster has a high-tech sucking power that will gather all those pesky particles. Use it on hard-to-reach areas.
Use it to get into tight corners.
Get this amazing cordless vacuum cleaner for only $10.75.
In the 60s, hear them talk, the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along these roads, we lost this war to a nation so capitalist. How could you be so capitalist? Oh, how could you be so capitalist? It's been a long world war, but the Soviets are back for more. Capitalism is such a chore, but let's fight this one without gore. Been branched off the Brits in '76, a nation based on free trade and fiddlysticks. Old school country wants to be the hegemon. Honestly, colonies, tell me what you're on. Greetings to the West from the USSR. Look at our space tech that flies so far. Here's the Sem Yorka, the first ICBM. Too bad we can't launch it and watch you end. In the 60s, hear them talk, the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along these roads, we lost this war to a nation so capitalist. How could you be so capitalist? Oh, how could you be so capitalist?
You couldn't send some Yorka if you tried. 1900s communism has died. The whole world knows you wanna be Western. Congrats on ending serfdom, that's the first test. Or you wanna talk tech during this communion. You couldn't get the check to join your union. Don't question our science, you excuse for a nation. We set up Explorer 1, which detects radiation. Release the Vanguard and score to prove our intellect. We are sick, we are tired of your disrespect. When we went to China, our side won the war. Iran, Paraguay, Malaysia shows what you stand for. In the 60s, hear them talk, the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along these roads, we won this war to a union so communist. How could you be so communist? Oh, how could you be so communist?
Sputnik,
Nothing.
Sputnik,
Fine, Explorer, Vanguard score.
Luna,
Vanguard discover, explore.
Luna 2 and Luna 3,
Tieros grab, discover, Echo discover.
Sputnik 5, Venero 1, Vostok,
Freedom 7.
Venero, Vostok, Titov,
Oso 1, Ranger 4. Telstar AT&T.
Vostok, Nomer 3. In the 60s, hear them talk, the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along these roads, we fought this war to determine who is best. How could you be so capitalist?
Oh, how could you be so communist?
I remember fra